Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Hey, what is going on, Poke fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Another day, another video. In today's video, I decided to have a little bit of fun. If you watched yesterday video that I uploaded, it was Stage 2 deck which features Lance and Dragonite. In today's video, we're gonna have Kingdra. Well, I guess I could take one Cyrus and call it Cyrus's Kingdra. But I decided just not to do it. So in today's video, I'm gonna play 3 different Stage 2 Pokemons, and you're gonna see that this deck will work as it should be. It's a very simple deck list, as you can see, not too many tech cards, just the necessary cards that we need to power up this deck, and that's pretty much it. Only 6 draw supporters as well, which is also noticeable thing. But the main brain about this deck is definitely Jirachi with the Stutter Wish. Jirachi is such a playable card. It's not wonder why this card worth like 25 bucks a piece. Here in Europe it's even more, it's about 25 euros if we speak about English version. German, Italian, French are a little bit cheaper, about 15-16 euros, but it's still equivalent to probably around 19-20 US dollars, which is insane. And with Jirachi being around, we can play much more easier those Stage 2 decks. Stellar Wish ability says that once during your turn, if you have Jirachi in your active position, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal a trainer card you find there and put it in your hand, and then you can shuffle the other cards back in your deck. So with Jirachi we can grab supporter card, we can grab Aqua Patch, Rare Candy, Ultra Ball, whatever we find there, and whatever we need at that crucial moment. Kingdra on the other side is the main attacker. It can does a lot of damage with a Hydro Pump. It can go for like 10 plus 50 more for each water energy attached to Kingdra. If we have 3 Stage 2 Pokemons in play, then we can also use the advantage of Super Boost energy, and with single energy hit for like 210, which is mind-blowing. There's the Swampert with the Power Draw for extra draw support in case if you need the draw support, and that's the reason why I decided to take one Swampert. I was considering playing one Ditto and one Zebstrika, and then I told myself, well, if it's a Stage 2 deck, if I already play Rare Candies, why not to go with the Mudkip and Swampert? Simple as it is. It is a Stage 2 Pokemon. It can allow me to draw 3 cards by discarding 1 card, which can be very useful because I can get rid of some of the unnecessary cards that I don't need. I can thin my deck much more faster. I can have water energies in my discard pile. Then I can use Aqua Patch to power those banished Pokemon with the Aqua Patches. Plus, I can also use Hydro Pump as well with, let's say, Super Boost Energy and hit for 160 with just a single energy and non-GX attacker. So I decided rather to go with Swampert in that case. And there's also a Blastoise with powerful Squall ability, which says that once during a turn you might look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach any number of 1 energies cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like, and then you need to shuffle the other cards back in your deck. Also, Hydro Tackle can be used for like 150, which is a decent amount of damage for 3 energy cards, considering that this deck can be very fast accelerated with Aqua Patches and with powerful Squirrel as well. So 17 Pokemon, 30 trainer cards, and 13 energies, 12 water and 1 super boost energy are featured in this build. Going quickly through the item cards, we're gonna find 4 copies of Aqua Patch, 4 copies of Rare Candy, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, 2 copies of Timer Ball, and 2 copies of Rescue Stretcher, featuring 2 copies of Skateboard, and that's pretty much it. So we have some options to retreat for free, our Jirachi. We have Rare Candies, which we need to have because we really want to skip that Stage 1 evolution from Horsey to Kingdra, from Mudkip to Swampert, from Squirrel to Blastoise. In addition to that, we can also go by manually evolving into Horsey to Sidra, Squirrel to Wartortle. Unfortunately, Mudkip cannot evolve in his Stage 1 Marshtomp because I'm not running it. I'm just going 1-1 with the Swampert straight away. And 2 Rescue Stretchers in case if we need to search something from our discard pile or recycle it back, speaking about Pokemons. 4 Aqua Patches for extra energy acceleration, and Escape Board for that retreat. Timer Ball and Ultra Ball also here for the setup, as well as 3 copies of Brooklet Hill, where we can compete against our opponent's stadium cards, and where we can simply, use Brooklet Hill to set something on our bench which is water type, for example, Horsey, Mudkip, or Squirrel. There's not too many Pokemons in this build. I'm just running three horses, 1 Mudkip, and 2 squirrels, so it is a very, very risky deck list. If you miss turn 1 setup, you're probably gonna lose. If you hit turn 1 setup, you're gonna win, because this deck is very powerful. It's really hard to be knocked out, and it hits for a heavy amount of damage with less energies that you will expect. 6 Drow supporters, 4 Cynthias, 2 Lilies, and more than that, I'm also running 3 Guzmas, and that's it. I already mentioned 13 energies, 12 water, and 1 super boost energy. This is the deck list I'm gonna use in today's video. If you already didn't subscribe, if you're new to the channel, you should definitely click subscribe button and like, because you're gonna have a lot of fun in the future, especially if you like those rogue, not competitive, top competitive decks. I always try to build a deck that is competitive, but it's not competitive in the real world because nobody is trying to play this deck, you know. I always try to innovate something new that people can actually have fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's move on to the game test so you can actually see this deck in action. So see you in the game. I'm really not sure what to expect from this deck. Just because it has 3 different stage 2 Pokemons. Stage 3 would be something like Break deck, I guess. Break Pokemon, or Level X. A decent setup. Squirrel and Mudkip. Turn 1 with Jirachi in active position, with Escape Ward, and with Cynthia. So this looks really, really promising, as it looks. Some sort of Shrine deck with Boswell something, probably. Ultra Ball top deck. I guess I couldn't ask for better. Seriously, we're gonna go with Cynthia. I can't discard both Rescue Stretchers turn 1. It is just ridiculous to do that. Brooklyn Hill into the Horsey. So I have Blastoise, I have Kingdra, and I have Swampert. So 2 rare candies and 1 in my hand. It's gonna be a very interesting game. Really interesting game. Hunting other Jirachi. And this looks really, really good for me right now. Really strong setup. I still have that Stellar Wish available. Oh, Cynthia, perfect. So maybe Timer Ball can happen with other Stellar Wish. That would be amazing. Guzma and Aqua Patch. I guess I can't use Aqua Patch, so I'm just gonna grab Guzma, just in case, and pass my turn. Alright. I wake up, which is a good thing. But it doesn't matter too much. Okay, it is possible. Alright, so theoretically Boswell can one-hit knock out a Horsey, but not too much problems as long as he have Beast Energy, so it can happen easily. I also like Void, Tentacles attack, and also Nightcap. Both attacks are good. Oh, so it is a Zapdos. Alright. I would love to see Switch here, just because, no, there's a Guzma for Horsey, maybe a Squirrel. Okay, so he decided to go for Squirrel. Squirrel is good. I don't mind too much if he knocks my Squirrel out. Horsey is much more important, because with Horsey I can start attacking. With Squirrel, I just don't need Blastoise that much, and still I can have another one in play anyways. Alright, so what we can get with Stellar Wish? Lily and Aqua Patch. Is it worth for me to play Lily here? Depends. It really depends on what I can get, because I have that rare candy available, so well, it worked. It definitely worked. So the question just remains, do I want to go for the knockout? Since I already played supporter card, and since I can't play Guzma to another Stellar Wish, I'm definitely going to take the knockout in play, hit him for 110. I'm very happy because I managed to take the first prize card in the game, and there's another rare candy, so I guess I can theoretically go with a Guzma next turn into my Jirachi, trying to maybe find Ultra Ball or something like that, or I might just consider going with, I don't know, maybe Cynthia. I have 3 Cynthias in my hand, so I don't need them. And there's a switch onto Zapdos and Lily for 5, so there's a high chance that my opponent will be able to get that. So this might be for a Oranguru Nest Ball, or maybe for another Zapdos, or maybe for just Stellar Wish and Jirachi. Escape Rope. Yeah, I'm gonna put my Jirachi in front. That actually helped me a little bit, because I can then use Stellar Wish and then Guzma and then another Stellar Wish and then retreat onto my Kingdra. So I like that. I like that. Escape Board, switch energy is necessary for my opponent in this case. He substituted my Shrine. He substituted my Brooklet for his Shrine. I took 10 damage. I top deck Escape Board, which means that I don't even need to play Guzma if I don't want. So we're definitely going to try to find an Ultra Ball card here. So there we go. There is the Ultra Ball. And I guess I'm going to discard both Cynthias, which is very expensive play here. And I'm going for my Swampert. Still, I don't need Blastoise, as you can see. Something tells me that I can probably go into another Jirachi and use another Stellar Wish, which will then give me a opportunity to get that Timer Ball. I can definitely use Timer Ball as well and maybe try to get a Vertotal. After that Vertotal play, I'm ready to use my Guzma on my opponent Zapdos, which will unlock possibility for his Buzzwole next turn. But it's not that I actually need to knock him out. I can basically just hit for 30 and maybe just Maelstrom. I think I'm gonna probably just Maelstrom for now, hitting for like 40 to all of his Pokemons in play. The reason why I decided to do that is mainly because I want to probably set another Kingdra in play. I don't feel comfortable if Buzzwole hits me for like 100 and something with just a single energy card and possibly even knocks me out. Oh, Garbodor. So 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I just played 6 item cards. That's okay. Time for Jirachi to be promoted in the front. Again, he decided to promote his own Jirachi as well. And there is a Stellar Wish from the other side of the field into the Guzma. So probably right now he's gonna try to target my Kingdra, maybe even Vertotal, or no, he just decided to pass the turn because he played Lily. I completely forget about that. Alright. And there we go. There is a Blastoise. Can I maybe find Guzma? Nope, but I can remove definitely his Brooklet, his Shrine with my Brooklet Hill. Always good way to go. 1 power draw for 1 water energy, and I can draw 3 fresh cards. Maybe even to set another horse in play wouldn't be bad as well. We can try to go with the powerful Squall, 3 energies onto my Swampert actually, and he have Guzma available, which means that if I knock him out, he can definitely activate it. So I'm gonna hit for 30 and run on my Jirachi on the bench. And I didn't attach energy from my hand manually, so Yeah, never mind for that. Another Jirachi. Alright. Okay, so right now, it's chance for this Buzzwole to do some damage. Sledgehammer is ready for like 120. Still not even close for the knockout versus Kingdra, neither Blastoise, neither Swampert. So none of these Pokemons can be one-hit knocked out by Sledgehammer. And the good thing is that I'm one prize ahead of my opponent. I managed to remove his Shrine. The question is when he will be able to put those Garbodors in play. There it is. How many item cards do we have? So there's like 2 Rare Candies, 2 Ultra Ball, 1 Timer Ball, and 1 Aqua Patch. So that's like 6 item cards in my discard pile, and that's like only 120. So the max damage he can do is like 120, maybe 150 max. If we consider Beast Energy, maybe 210, up to 210 with Choice Band and Beast Energy, but yeah, it's quite a bit. It's a lot of cards. So there's a Guzma probably for Kingdra. As expected. Sledgehammer. 120. Not enough for the knockout, unfortunately. And if I want to knock him out, I'm gonna need extra energy. Or actually, I don't need extra energy. Damn it! Because he already have 50. Never mind for that. I'm ready with that Hydro Pump. 160. Taking another prize card, so it is a Kingdra, so I can rare candy into another Kingdra next turn. And there's an Eligio, which can use that Nightcap, but you can only use this attack if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards remaining. You can choose one of your opponent's Pokemon's attack and use it as this attack, so you can basically use whatever attack you want. For example, Hydro Pump, but in this case, Hydro Tackle is the best one because it can go for like 150. There's a Walkner play, which is probably going to be for a... If he have a skateboard, he don't have a skateboard. Alright, so it is for a skateboard and energy. And then Zapdos can go for like 80, and that's enough for the knockout. And then I can respond with the knockout with my Swampert, which I'll probably do. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do that. But first things first, let's see what we can get with Jirachi, because we can use him. Why not? I'm going to put another horse in play, and also going to put this Kingdra in play. Time for energy attachment, and time for maybe a Guzma play. I can consider using this Aqua Patch just in case, but not for now. So right now he's hitting for like 140. Powerful Squall once again. There is energy card, which can go then to, I guess, Kingdra. And then I can even use my Power Draw to throw out this Jirachi, and still I have a chance to maybe draw Guzma. Maybe not. Fair enough. Ready for that Hydro Pump, whatever you want to call it. 160, once again, down to 2 prize cards versus 3. And right now, it's time for my opponent to use his Nightcap, so he can hit me for like a 150. Still looking for that Guzma. Even if he can hit me for like 150, I still have Swampert ready for like 140, which can go for the knockout. If he can't take knockout this turn, then he can't win this game. So he definitely needs to go for the knockout this turn. Otherwise, he would lose the game. Theoretically, if he take the knockout this turn, he can have 2 prize cards, and then I can probably go down to 1. And maybe he can somehow maybe force me. No, there's a Lighting Energy, so it's not going to be enough. No sign of the Beast Energy, neither Rainbow. So Zapdos can go for like 110. That's a decent amount of damage. I have Super Boost Energy. We can play for fun, I guess. What we can get with a Power Draw, we can find out after throwing this Blastoise in a discard pile. And I can even see what else I have left. So I do have Guzma, as well as 1 energy card, which I guess I don't need to attach anywhere. So Hydro Pump for like 300 something, 360. That's a heavy amount of damage, right? And there's a Lily. Alright, so the best thing he can probably do right now is just to knock me out with one of those Garbodors, and after that I can just end the game, powering up my Swampert and using another Hydro Pump for the game. But even before that he decided to concede. And that's it. That is a GG. Over 1000 damage I managed to deal with the Kingdra, so definitely MVP in this matchup. Speaking about MVP, so just going quickly through my opponent deck list, I see 2 Zebstricas, 2 line of Garbodor, 3 Zapdos, double Jirachi, Buzzwole, Nihilego, Tapu Koko as well as GX Tapu Koko, classically 4 Electro Power, Tech, 2 Switch cards, 2 Escape Ropes, a little bit too less, only 1 Volkner, so yeah. A lot of different attackers means that you are gonna have a lot less tech cards available. I would probably consider running 1 Blitzel and probably 1 Ditto for better consistency, maybe with Garbodor or maybe just with yeah, Zebstrika anyways. So GG. Alright, so that game number 1 was really good. Turn number 1 was amazing. I had such an amazing turn 1 that I really don't know if I can repeat that once again in this game number 2. I guess I can't because I already have like 6 useless cards in my hand. At least I have Draw Supporter, so it is something. Top decking Ultra Ball would be the best possible thing for me, I guess. Well, it was close. It is a Timer Ball. Still I can draw 2 extra cards. There is the Ultra Ball, so at least something, I guess. And you can guess which Pokemon I'm gonna get, and it's gonna be Jirachi, obviously. Yeah, I already discarded 3 energies in my discard pile. Not bad thing, because I can use those energies literally with my Aqua Patch. And the good thing is that I also have Brooklet Hill available as well. So if I have Swampert, I'm definitely gonna go with Mudkip. Yes, I have him. And that's it for now. So I'm gonna try to find a, obviously, Draw Supporter if it's possible, but if it's not, maybe a Rare Candy, if my opponent before that don't knock me out. So he literally needs just Switch. And if he can find Switch, then I'm gonna be knocked out. Yeah, another Zapdos deck, this time with Jolteon. Not gonna be easy to play versus this deck. I'm like 100% positive in that. 3 energies in my discard pile, Ultra Ball Plate, and Lily, turn 1. Not the best, not the worst, at least I have Jirachi stayed in the active position. Okay, next turn I can Brooklet Hill into another Horsey, I think. I don't even need Blastoise when I think twice. I mean, Blastoise is a good one, but still. I didn't use him too much. I mean, yeah, still manually attaching energies wouldn't be that good, I guess. Let's go for that squirrel. Let's go for that squirrel. Let's be honest. Let me see if I can actually get that rare candy. I knew I shouldn't do that. I knew I shouldn't do that. I knew I should first go with Timer Ball instead. My mistake, guys, my mistake. Don't blame me for that. I guess I was a little bit too greedy, I guess. I can retreat, which I will probably do. Into the Horsey, just because I want to keep my Jirachi alive, possibly. The reason why I'm doing that is just because if my opponent has Switch or maybe even Energy, Electro Power, yeah, he can't knock my Jirachi out, but still, I really want to have that Jirachi search option. So I'm risking a little bit. There is a top Lily play which might be for Guzma. And everything is good except if he decides to knock my Seadra out. As long as he go for Squirrel, I'm thankful for doing that. And there is a Guzma. Just pick Squirrel and I'm fine. Don't target Seadra, you don't need to do that. Don't do that, buddy. Yeah, he actually decided to go for the Seadra instead. And he have Electro Power, so 110. More than enough for the knockout. So right now I'm gonna need Rare Candy. Never mind. At least I have Jirachi, so that's something. Rare Candy into Kingdra. Energy would work perfect. Once again, I'm gonna use Stellar Wishes because I have Blastoise, so it is a good chance to pull Rare Candy. Not even one, but two of them. So at least I can set my Blastoise in play. And with Cynthia, I can try to find maybe another one. Ooh, perfect. Timer Ball, one heads. Oof, it was very close. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do Swampert thing. You probably wonder why Swampert. Because I can draw 3 more cards and technically find even more resources. Yeah, I think it would be a little bit too much, I guess. How many energies I can find with Powerful Squall? None of them. Buddy, you're staying in the front for now, or I may be retreating. Really hard option. Okay, that's it. I'm doing fine for now. As long as I can maybe get another Stage 2 Pokemon in play, like Kingdra next turn, so I can probably use Guzma Super Boost Energy for Knockout versus Jolteon. Oh, what an amazing play that would be. I wish Brooklet Hill can actually allow you to search any water deck, like, for example, Ultra Space. I think it would be a little bit too strong, I guess. Another Ultra Ball might be another Tapu Lele play, but I probably don't assume that's gonna happen. Maybe just Ultra Ball for another Zapdos, or maybe Tapu Koko. Makes sense, especially if you have some sort of energy switch option. So yeah, basically Super Boost can shake my opponent so hard. That's like 200 with single energy, if it's attached to Kingdra. I have 2 horses, so that's a good thing. None of my Pokemons actually has weakness on the lighting. They're actually weak on the grass. 2 Electro Powers will be enough for the knockout. Okay, so he is hitting me for like a 70. Well played. I mean, what else I'm gonna say? Well played. He got me there. He's hitting me for like 70, so that's okay. Yeah, just energy top deck. I think in this situation, I'm going with my Power Draw for that Brooklet Hill, and I'm hoping for a Rare Candy. Rescue Stretcher play. How many energies I can get with Blastoise? None of them. Super cool. He have only like have Aqua Patch, right? So I can attack with my Swampert. I can do some damage, and I think it's definitely worth to do that. He already played like 3 Electro Powers, so we can go with a Hydro Pump for like 140. Unfortunately, I was missing one. Stage 2 Pokemon. I don't know why I clicked on Shuffle 3 Pokemons back instead of just grabbing myself Seadra in hand and evolving one of my horses. I don't know, so at least he had Walkner, so he's probably gonna go with Swift Run GX anyways. And this is gonna cost me a lot. If he do that, I don't know what to do after that. So as expected, Swift Run GX, he is hitting for like 110. Next turn Swampert is knocked out. Imagine the top deck, it is a rare candy. Not too many things I can do with this rare candy. Still I can power draw maybe into Guzma Kingdra play. Very close. I think I'm probably gonna let my opponent knock my Horsey by paying 3 energy retreat cost and passing my turn, so that's it for now. I have this Super Boost energy ready in my hand, so I'm gonna knock him out anyways. I have a skateboard just in case if he missed to knock me out, but he can do that easily with a headbolt, so if he wants, he definitely needs to do that. After that, Kingdra will just start to knocking my opponent Pokemons. Oh, he decided to retreat, actually. That's also a good thing. I wish this Jolteon has much more damage, so I can just use GX and knock him out on the bench. Unfortunately, I can't. But still, I have Guzma available, so maybe I can find one with my power draw. Let's see. Or maybe not. I personally think I don't need to attach all of my energies, at least not for now. I'm hitting for enough damage with the Hydro Pump, so going for like 110. It is a lot of damage. It is enough for the knockout, but only first prize card in the game, which consider me a little bit. Especially because Jolteon will right now hit me for like 110, maybe even 170 with the Choice Band and with who knows what. Yeah, there is Electro Power. Because Ekram. Alright. So I guess there is a hope still to win this game. Definitely. Because I can pull 2 prize cards versus Jolteon and then 3 prize cards versus Zekrom. So I'm just gonna need Guzma, basically, and that's it. So another power draw for that rare candy, which will give me then Guzma. Perfect. Any energy? Yes, 1 left. Okay, so with 8 energies, I can go for like 410. So he probably made a terrible mistake there by putting his Zekrom in play. So right now I can Hydro Pump him for like 410. And I can draw 3 prize cards. And after that I just need 1 more Guzma for the win. And since I can power draw and since I can also thin my deck a little bit by playing this Ultra Ball, I have a great chance to pull the last one, Guzma, for the win. Or I can maybe also lose the game. And who would thought that I would probably win both games in a series with Kingdra, Blastoise, Swampert deck? I personally wouldn't expect that, but so far I'm managing to melt my opponent really easily. So Guzma is the way to go. He decided to concede at the end. So yeah, definitely I'm surprised. I'm definitely surprised, I need to say that, to be honest. I managed to defeat 2 tier decks with Kingdra, which is, you know, a fun deck. Managed to strike for 410 in a single turn with the Kingdra, which is just amazing because the super boost energy actually makes this deck very powerful, and that's all about it. You know, playing with the rogue decks, having fun, entertaining decks are always welcome. And I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. If you did, make sure to hit a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck. As usual, have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. So, goodbye.